Hello friends, welcome to Squared Plans. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to be setting up our health spreads for the next week in October. And I've got this foam enamel printer that I may use, as well as these sticker books which I'll pull from. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down some wax paper and get started with this spread. I decided that I was going to use the Squad Girls from the older book this week. It's the only Squad Girls book I have. I think it's called Squad Goals is the actual name of the book. I have a few of the fall Squad Girls left over in there, so I thought I'd just pull those in and try to make a spread with those fall feels. There are some leaves in here as well that I thought might be cute, but honestly I hadn't really thought about how this spread was all going to play out. So we will be on the struggle bus a little bit on this spread as well. I did have a little bit of a time with my horizontal spread if you saw my last video. So this one is kind of the same thing. I had some ideas, but it just wasn't coming together for me. So about halfway through I take a break and we'll talk about that, but and then come back to it and finish it up. Sometimes that helps me. I don't know if you guys are the same way, but when you're struggling with a spread, just to kind of walk away from it for a little bit and then come back, and sometimes it gives you a fresh perspective and helps you clear your mind, give you more focus on what you really want out of the spread. So that's kind of what I did. Yeah, so I've laid a couple of girls down and I thought about bringing in a couple of stickers with this really pretty teal blue tone from the Best Year Ever sticker book. This is a seasonal book. Came out I think maybe last year or the year before. But I just didn't feel like they went together as well as I thought they were going to when I actually laid it down on the spread. Instead, I'm pulling some smaller boxes with those fall colors, and maybe we'll use those to kind of spread around my workouts. Really, again, not real clear on how this is gonna all be put together in the end, but for now we're gonna try this, laying down these small kind of header boxes and then maybe use those to put down whatever workout I do for the day. Not real sure. So I'm just kind of sprinkling those guys around at the top, and then I'm back in the Squad Goals sticker book. Maybe gonna pull in a few of those leaves that I have in there, but I don't know. It just feels a little bit disjointed. I don't have a ton of those leaves left over, and the leaves that are part of the bigger stickers are really small and just have a different feel to them, so I'm not sure yet if I want to keep those scattered ones around. I also saw these pumpkin strips I thought might be cute as like a little border down here where I do my food log and put in my stats. So I've laid that in. And yeah, here's where I just decided I didn't like that scatter. Kind of made it feel just more cluttered, and I really didn't want to have a cluttered look. I wanted it to be fun. It was feeling cluttered, so I went ahead and put away those leaves. I also put away that quote that I grabbed from the seasonal book from before, and have moved on to the sidebar, trying to figure out how I want that to look. I've got a couple of box stickers here from the Squad Goals sticker book that I thought I might layer, but I didn't like how that was turning out. It was a little bit too tight up there anyway, so I just pulled one. And now I'm back in the Happy Plan sticker book. I pulled that Creating Happiness sticker from there. I thought that the black, simple kind of cursive writing was a good match for these girls. Just the styling and everything. That was kind of like the combination that I wanted to pull in here for the design. But again, execution, I really didn't have that worked out yet. and it shows as I try to incorporate these quotes and how they're going to look with these stickers. It's just, I don't know. It just took me a really long time to make some decisions, and yeah. So I kind of decided to use just the happies out of those stickers and kind of focus on like that creating happiness and just being like happy, 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 creating happiness, having those float around. Yeah, you know, I don't think it was bad as a thought, but it was just a little bit, I don't know. It's just a whim. I decided to do it, and that's how it worked. So just moving things around, trying to think through how I'm going to use this spread throughout the week and what I really need. Changing up where maybe the decor is going to be so that I have enough room to write things in, and then maybe add in some more of these leaves. I don't know. Then I also pulled this washi, which I really like, and I thought it would be a good combination for this with the kind of simple black writing. However, it just felt like it was a bit busy with the leaves at the bottom of those stickers, those smaller leaves. I'm going to try to work it in, but I don't know yet. I'm, again, so indecisive. I've also started a habit of walking in the mornings, so I've been pretty consistent the last 2 weeks with that, and I was able to do a workout like once or twice at least during the evenings, so I want to make sure I have enough room to put in 2 workouts in case I do end up doing 2, and I don't know that this is going to work out for that. I also went ahead and went into my washi stash and found this black plaid washi that I got, forever ago. It's really cute for the fall season, I think. It really just has a fall feel to it, even though it's very simple and just kind of black. The plaid pattern really just makes me think of this time of year. So I pulled that and I really like it. I really want to try to figure out how to pull that in. But again, incorporating washi just never comes natural to me, so it always takes me a bit to figure it out. I also was struggling here, as you could see, with those tapes coming off. So I reuse my tape, I reuse my wax paper week after week, so I think the tape had its fill, so I need to put some fresh tape down so that things wouldn't keep popping up. And moving things around some more, maybe doing these boxes in a straight line will help, I was thinking. Kind of create some structure and maybe give me, space to do the decor above and then the workouts below. But again, as I'm doing it, I'm trying to make it look balanced, but realizing that I really probably need more space. So we'll see. I think it's really the balance that's throwing me off. It just doesn't feel balanced, and that washi tape isn't helping. So I don't know. So I'm back in the squad goal sticker book, thinking about pulling in some of those leaves, maybe making that help with the balance. And then I thought about layering down that washi tape across the middle section there to kind of make a little dividing line. And I really like that banner kind of on a diagonal like it was. However, it had that gold foil as part of the design, and I didn't want to bring in the gold. Kind of liked more of the black with the kind of fall color tones. So, I don't know. Sorry, you guys. This is real life with me trying to figure things out. So I went away for a day and finally came back and was like, okay, let's try this again. So I decided that the dot washi is probably not going to work and just was not feeling that. I also was like, I need more space for my workout, so I'm going to move those headers up to the top so that I can use the full box if I need to for tracking double workouts. That's the plan. We'll see if it all plays out. I'm also kind of moving around the things down into the second section so that there is that space that I need at the top for the functional side of things. Definitely playing with the placement. The two girls there on Saturday work out well because I rest usually on Saturday. It's usually the day I don't do any workouts. So they can take up that whole spot. But the other 6 days, I usually do at least something. If not just a walk, then sometimes I'll do a morning walk and then something in the afternoon or in the evening if I have time. So I definitely will need that space to write down my workout. So I'm back in that Happy Plan sticker book, just trying to pull in a few more elements just to, I don't know, liven things up and make things cute. And I decided against this quote box sticker, and I wanted to bring in more of that cursive-y font, kind of fun font. So I changed that out so that I could have a spot there for my goals. And I just feel like I need one more box sticker there at the top on Saturday, even though I don't do a workout on that day, just for consistency, for it to feel cohesive. I felt like I needed that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that in. And now I am going to put in some of those leaves from the Squad Goal sticker book. Just going to put them at the top, again, more for color. I think that helps that they're kind of blocked up there in the top section away from the rest of the decor so that it doesn't feel so cluttery. It feels more like a solid border together with the boxes at the top. I decided I didn't like those acorns there. They just kind of changed the flow and the feel of it a bit, so I'm going to go and pull just straight leaves for that top part. I like that kind of random fall colors, and I'm thinking I'm going to bring in some of that plaid washi instead. I'm going to try this dot pattern washi at the bottom just to see how that looks, and it's not bad. I might use it, still undecided. It could be cute with some of those leaves again down there at the bottom to mirror what's going on at the top. For now, let's just go ahead and get some stuff actually on the page and see how things are going, and then if I need to, I will add those in. I pulled a bunch of mild liners. I had an idea for how to bring in some more color without more stickers in the bottom section, so you'll see me do that in a second. But first I need to prepare this top part for the decor sticker. So I'm going to white out the lines with this Sakura white Jelly Roll white opaque pen. it's size 10 or 1.0 tip. I'm not going to do all of the lines. Sometimes I do all of the in-between lines as well as the crossing lines between the two boxes. This time I'm just going to do it so that there's no lines behind the decor stickers, but leave a majority of the other lines so that the days are separated out vertically. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and lay in the washi tape. Again, I am going to use that plaid. I really do like the feels of that. I like the color scheme. It kind of brings in more of the black. We'll see how that all looks once I get these things in, and then I can see what kind of stat stickers to print so that everything looks good. Kind of just decided on a whim to bring up those quotes up to the dividing section there between those two boxes. I didn't originally have that on the spread that way, so we'll see how it turns out. But I just kind of felt like it would look a little bit better there in the middle between this decor versus at the bottom or where I had had it before. I also thought about extending that washi tape, but then decided against it. I think it'll just be cleaner to keep it in that middle section and leave the sidebar separated. And now I'm layering in the box stickers at the top, as well as the leaves. And now we're going to go ahead and move to the other side, do the same thing. I do like to start with the outside boxes first, line those up, and then put in the middle boxes kind of centered in between them. It tends to work a little bit better for spacing because sometimes the boxes are slightly too big, and so if you don't layer them on top of each other a smidge, they get kind of shifted until you're like sticking out on the last day. So I do like to do it that way, so that the middle and everything is all nice and evenly spaced in the box. Okay, so I've gotten that main stuff in there with the stickers, and now I'm going to pull out those mild liners and add in some more color. I pulled them, but then I didn't check the color, so I'm going to figure out what order I really want these guys to be in on the sheet. So I'm going to do a sort of rainbow order just so that it looks a little bit cleaner. The top boxes are not in any kind of rainbow order, but I decided to do it here on this section just to make it look a little bit neater. We'll see if it comes out, but the colors don't match up exactly with what's at the top, so I didn't want to do a specifically like color per day since I didn't have boxes in every color that I had the pens in, but I think it looks good here at the bottom in order. And now I'm going to add in my habit trackers, and I'm just going to try to figure out what pens I want to use for the habit trackers. Again, I'm going to use my Line It Up, Check It Off stencil pack that I got a long time ago and make 7-day habit trackers using those circle stickers or circle stencils. So I just use 4 and then shift it in a little bit and then use 3 in between, and that works out great. I decided to color in the circles this week using those highlighters. And then I'll add the habit that I'm tracking right above, but here's a nice little header kind of tying in the color scheme. So I'm going to go with this fine liner pen that I've had for forever to clean up those black lines so it looks a little more seamless. Thought about adding in more of the highlighters here at the top, but I think I'll just hold off and wait and, you know, maybe add in some more highlighter as the week progresses if I see a need. For now, I really need to print some stat stickers, and I'm going to go ahead and do that off of my foam memo printer. I didn't have them prepared because I didn't know how the style of this spread was going to come out, but now that I kind of know, I feel like having these black boxy stat stickers at the bottom will really help tie in that black feel that I have there with the plaid washi and the kind of quote text. So we're going to go ahead and use that style from the sheets that I have. And again, if you're new, I do give away 10 free templates of stat stickers for you to print on your own printer. If you're interested, just check the description below. It will take you to the video where I talk about it and also have the link to the download. So just trimming those out and putting them down on the page. And once I am done with that, you guys, we will be done, friends. Whew. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and leave me a comment if you'd like to get in touch. And think about subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.